So Gautam, let's change the topic a little towards bigger picture and strategy. How do bankers navigate this? How do they develop strategy? How do they, basically, what advice would you have to your peers?
And the first thing is it's very important to keep an open mind in terms of what you can do with this technology. It's not going to solve world hunger, and it has its uses, and so far you've seen it has some limitations as well. In terms of strategy, you know, with these kind of technologies and these kind of products, I am not really sure whether you need to have a strategy, right? Because imagine I have a 5-year strategy on blockchain and 6 months down the line, something else comes which will totally disrupt blockchain itself, right? And I execute on my roadmap, and 5 years down the line, I figure out that I'm completely, you know, in a different place from where the rest of the industry is. So I think the age of 5-year roadmaps or 5-year strategy when it comes to digital is dead. It's gone, right? And what you have to do is you have to be very nimble, you have to be very, very agile. And that's a mindset change which most large organizations need to go through and start thinking, you know, somewhat like fintechs in terms of changing course of action, having that belief and empowering people to experiment, do proof of concepts, fail fast, fail cheap, move on. And that is, you know, no steering committees or business cases, et cetera, et cetera. You'll just kill this whole thing. So for example, when we did TradeSafe, we didn't have a business case for it. We did a proof of concept. We had very light governance. We did it in like, you know, 3-4 months. We executed the whole thing. And that is how banks need to start, or any large organization need to start thinking about it. Plus come up with your own use cases, prioritize, and you know what? Just get going.
Do you get going within the organization, or do you sponsor, I don't know, startups? How do you partner with companies? How do you go about that?
No, definitely. I think, you know, partnership with organizations and fintechs, and even between banks and government agencies and other third parties, I think that is the name of the game. Because as I previously said, you know, the power of blockchain is in the collaboration space. I mean, you just can't do everything by yourself. And you have to start looking at, you know, the role of banks or large organizations, whether you still want to own the end-to-end value chain or you want to facilitate the end-to-end value chain. And I think, you know, working with fintechs and other organizations is probably your best bet to succeed. I mean, when we did TradeSafe, you know, we worked with DBS and Ripple and CGI and the government. And we still managed to do it very quickly.
Very happy to hear that, really.
So collaboration is definitely the key, and I don't think so. You know, any organization should see startups, fintechs as threat. We should partner, we should find the right solution, we should find the right team, and use them to you know, come up with solutions which are more client friendly.